Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from wherever you are watching us from. This is your favorite program, the CONFAB. We will like to tender our apologies, for us not being able to serve you, for a couple of days. Is due to technical issues for you, our viewers, our our esteemed viewers, so that you can be able to hear us clearly, so that there won't be noise, there won't be break in transmission when wherever we are projecting this this favorite show of yours to you. I still remain myself, Ayomikun, AY for short. And what do we do at the Confab? We bring in topics from all over the country, each matters arising from the country, all over the world. And I'm not alone in the studio today. Of course, your regular face on the show. I'm with.
All right. Thank you, Ayomikun. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all our esteemed viewers. We appreciate you for joining us on today's episode of the CONFAB. Adenipekun Afolabi, your prince on the show. I'm saying welcome once again to your favorite program.
Welcome, Afolabi, and special thanks goes to the executive producer in person of Deacon Michael Adeboye Ashaolu, and our producer, of course, the man that is going to be our analyst for today, Adenipekun Afolabi, your prince on the show. And special thanks to the man behind the button, Abdul Samad Balogun, aka the Big Balo. We are saying thank you, and all other esteemed staff. We are saying thank you to you all. Before we go into the topics that we have for you today, let us go on a very quick break. Bandits now better armed than Nigerian military. The former SGF Bachi Lawa said so. He said that the former secretary to the government of Federation, Bachi Lawa, has claimed that bandits and terrorists operating in Nigeria possess more sophisticated weapons and resources than the Nigerian military. Speaking on Channels TV Politics Today on Monday, Lawa said insurgent groups have access to insignificant funding and logistical support, which has enabled them to unleash deadly attacks on civilians and even military personnel. He expressed concern that the groups are advancing in both tactics and technology, including the use of drones to strike military base. According to him, the resources at their disposal are so enormous that most of the time they are better armed than the Nigerian soldiers. These bandits that we are talking about, that have been terrorizing the country, most of them they are uneducated. I mean, they are uneducated, because if they are truly educated, they are definitely going to know that, okay, what I'm doing is wrong. Because you can't see someone that is educated, and you just see that, okay, my daily job, what I am made for is to terrorize people. You cannot see someone that is educated doing that. But now, is it the former the former secretary to the government of the federation, he said that the bandits, they have more sophisticated weapons than the military of the country, whereby the use of drones. Now I want to talk about the use of drones. He said, because it's not even most of our military men, it's not all of them that knows how to how to fly the drone, and fly drone and use that drone to attack. But now our bandits knows how to use them well. Now this now brings me to these questions: that how are these bandits know how to to use all these things, and how did they have access to all these kind of weapons in the country?
Okay. Thank you so much. I want to start with one of the Yoruba adage. I will try to interpret it in English. Wọ́n ní bí ajá bá ti lẹ́ni lẹ́yìn, yóò pa ọ̀bọ. What does that mean is that if dog have a support of human being, definitely that dog will be able to kill monkey.
Yeah.
You know, it is not easy for dog to confront monkey, because monkey, looking at the monkey, the way it looks is like the semi-human and look. And for dog to say, okay, I want to attack this one, he would have his rethinking,
Yeah.
thinking twice before he will
Launch the attack.
launch the attack. What I mean is that the bandits that has the sophisticated weapons,
Yeah.
they have the support of some people in the country who are the ones sponsoring them. You know, like the former Secretary General of Federation, Lawal, said that even the bandits has the sophisticated weapon than the military officers.
Yes.
And what make that thing happens like that? It is because they have people who are financing them,
Yeah.
buying them or supplying them that weapon. But the Nigerian army, even when you see some of our security officers holding gun, if you are a kind of person that know how to operate gun, you know that okay, this weapon is just a for decoration. Because for instance, now someone who trigger you triggered your weapon and the sound you hear is pa, and somebody carry or owns that same gun, and when it trigger it, you hear bua. You know, one will scare someone than the other one.
Yeah, definitely.
Apart from scaring the target.
Yeah.
Now, this bandit or the terrorist, it is true that they have some people who are sponsoring them because they see it as a way of making money. It's one of their source of income, and they've seen it as a business. You know, it is not easy for you as an investor, when your workers ask you that okay, this is what we need that will make our work to be more preferable, that will make our work effectively, you will definitely want to give them more.
Yeah.
And these people, they are like in two houses. One, they are getting their salary, and one is their business.
Yeah.
You know, business gives more money than salary earner.
Yeah.
And they believe that okay, they have to take care of their business, and their business is the terrorism that we are talking about. That is why you see them pumping more money for the bandits. There was a particular time somebody among the Nigerian army testified that they were in the war front, and their commandant is also there, and the Boko Haram are coming to even to kill them. You know, as a commandant, what your duty is to give orders that okay, fire.
Yeah.
And the commandant sees to give order, and the Boko Haram are killing the soldiers. And if you are not commander, you should shoot. You dare not to shoot, because any single bullet you utilize, you have to account for it. But this Boko Haram, they have nobody to account bullet for.
Yeah.
And you know why our government said okay, they should not use the bullet anyhow? It's just for them to be mindful the way they will just shooting. You know that some people, if they are not cautioned, they will just be wasting bullets.
Yeah.
And but this Boko Haram, nobody is cautioning them that don't waste bullets. Use as many as possible.
There will definitely be supply for you.
Yes.
After.
That is why the notion or what the former Secretary General of Federation said that okay, the bandits are more are getting, they have the sophisticated weapon than the military. The statement, I want to say it will let's say 90%
Okay.
correct.
Now, sorry. Now you said there are people. You know. Now we are okay. We are just saying, like, in the general terms now, that there are people that are sponsoring these bandits. Now, I want to ask that, how can a normal person, like, how a normal person have access to this kind of weapon that can be able, to dispose them to the bandits for them to use?
You know, the way they will get it, some of these the sponsored or of the Buddhist Boko Haram or terrorists,
Yeah.
they have their men are the military. I mean, in the military, they have their men. Even in the custom, they have their men. They will just order, okay, we are bringing our illegal things, so okay, know how to protect it. Have you ever seen the Nigerian, the security officer in a security vehicle carrying illegal things, and you'll be thinking that what is carrying is legal, and when they get to where they will supply it, they will
Yeah.
just give it to them, and those that are the boundary, our
Borders.
borders,
Yeah.
won't know. They will be thinking that maybe it's part of the government. Even they may clear it with government document
Yeah.
that
Document.
okay, this is meant for the
They,
government.
they won't even bother to check. Yeah, because it's meant to be, confidential.
Yes, and that is how they are getting this weapon.
Yeah.
Okay, have you okay? There's a particular scenario that happens that the Nigerian the military, one of the military checking points,
Yeah.
when they apprehend one trailer, they have to offload everything, and do you know what they find in that trailer? Every full of weapon. And where did they get it? How did they get it? And who bought it? Because
Yeah.
if you want to buy you want to buy AK-47 or any rifle now, you know how much it costs.
Yeah.
And for someone to have like AK-47 200, it means that somebody is financing them.
Yeah.
And who are those that are financing the Boko Haram or the terrorists? Late President Muhammadu Buhari said he wants to release out the list of people who are sponsoring Boko Haram up to date.
Yeah, we don't have it. We couldn't get the list.
Where is the list? It means that they know themselves.
Yeah.
That okay, this is the okay. For instance, now, if okay, like the cloth I wear now, and I put it somewhere,
Yeah.
maybe 2 or 3 days later, when I got there, I will definitely know that this is my clothes.
Yeah.
They know themselves, but just because they are party, that is why they are afraid of exposing them.
It.
And someone who said is an intermediary between the terrorist and the government.
Yeah.
Who is him? Definitely, it will be part of it will be one of the people who can. Okay, before you can talk to any terrorist,
you know,
it means that you know
all their database
everything. And for you to know their database, ordinary person cannot know the database of the terrorist.
Exactly. And you as well know for the government, definitely.
It means you yourself, you are half terrorist.
Even if I'm the one, I will definitely go for the one that will pay me more.
And the one that pays more now is this so-called terrorist, because when they abducted anyone, they will ask for the ransom, and their ransom is not 1 million, 2 million,
hundreds of millions.
Yes.
Hundreds.
And okay, even this money, where are they keeping it?
Yeah.
Is it inside that forest? No, some people are there collecting it from them. They are just like they recruit them to serve as their instrument of getting money. Like Dangote now. Dangote built a physical business that we are seeing, and he employs Nigeria. And there are some people that they think that okay, they can only get their own money from being sponsoring terrorists
Yeah.
to terrorize the
The
country.
country.
That is the statement is glaring and clear that the Boko Haram, they were well equipped with the sophisticated
Weapon.
weapon than the Nigerian army.
Mm.
And if the Nigerian army, before they can get weapon, it will follow the process.
Yeah.
Okay, from the office of the maybe chief farming staff. No, right, starting from the lower level, those that are in charge of keeping the weapon.
Yeah.
Okay, we need these things. They will write letter, and before they will get that weapon, it may take like 6 months or a year, even some 2 years,
Before they can get
before they
access.
can get access to that
Weapon.
weapon. Whereas if Boko Haram asks that, okay, they need 20
Weapon.
sophisticated weapon right now, their sponsor will provide it within a tickle of an eye.
Yeah.
You know that's different. Someone is hoping that, okay, one day he will get the weapon, and someone is having it.
Yeah.
Which one will you prefer? That is why our government should work on how to equip our Nigerian security, starting from the Nigerian police, the NSCDC, and even the Navy, immigration, and everything. There should be a sophisticated weapon with them. And if these people know that they have what it takes, they will flee away.
Yeah. Like if they have like if they can see that, oh, these people now has more weapon and they have better tactics, of tackling us.
Boko Haram operating drone.
Yeah.
It means that we have educated one among them.
No, to me, I might even presume that maybe the person that is sponsoring them can even bring someone to teach them on how to use them.
Not only teach, you will be employed. Okay, government, the Nigerian government failed to employ you.
Yeah.
As maybe you are a technician, or you know how to operate something, but you do not see a better job and well paid. Somebody now invited you that, okay, we know you can operate this, you can do this. Okay, we want you to be working for her. Your monthly or your weekly wages will be 2 million or 5 million. Calculating it that, okay, let's say 5 million multiplied by 4.
That's almost 20 million.
Almost 20 million.
Yeah.
Whereas there is a government somewhere who cannot employ you and pay you 100,000 naira per month. Such person will not think twice. If it is not a reasonable person, he will not think twice. He will be glad to get that employment and be working for them. Is it not just for him to move the drone? That's just it.
Thank you, Afolabi. This now brings me to this last question. Although this last question, I'm supposed to actually put it in the second topic that we're supposed to discuss, but then I mean it can still be as a preamble.
That will usher us in.
So this we've been talking about all these things. Now I want to now ask that is it truly that our Nigerian forces, are they underpaying them, or is it that there is mismanagement or corruption in the forces?
Let us be sincere with ourselves. The salary our security officers are earning, it is nothing to write home about. Someone that will be even on, okay, let's say someone that will be working for 24 hours for 30 or 31 days, and yearly that is 365 days. Even some of them will not have access to their family. They will not have access even to their children, and they are getting that amount of money. There is nothing to impress them. Even some that die during the war, what is happening to their family now? They are not taking care. And if you know that okay, someone have worked for your country, and after leaving, or after after
Person.
he passed away,
Yeah.
and the family are suffering, you will think twice if you have opportunity to face war, that okay, I need to maintain myself so
Yes,
that
Martin.
my family will not be in the same shoe with
Other people.
other people. But if they know that okay, if whether they are alive or dead,
Dead.
their family will be taken care of,
Mm.
they may want to do more. The salary they are receiving, the only thing that is encouraging is that they were receiving their salary before the ending of the month, and where would they have the time to enjoy their salary, the salary they are earning?
Mm.
There's no time.
Yeah.
They are there always just to protect the country. They need to be taking good care. Their salary should, I did not expect their salary to be the same salary with the other civil
Yeah. Public
servants
officers.
or
Yes.
public officers. You know why? Because okay, like we are complaining now that the terrorists and the okay, some local government in the north, can they work now peacefully?
Mm.
Even some of them are working from home.
Yeah.
They cannot get to their place of work just because of the atmosphere is not
Palatable.
palatable.
Yeah.
And who will make the atmosphere palatable apart from God?
It's our force.
It's our security officers.
Yeah.
And they need to be well paid. They need to be well paid, and their incentive and everything that they need,
Yeah.
even to perform better, should be
Paid.
paid duly as at when due,
Mm.
not that it will be delayed. Like the next topic, let's
Of
Mhm.
all right. Thank you for sticking with us on Esteem Radio Vision. It's still your favorite program, the CONFAB. But before we dive into the second topic, let's go on a very quick break. All right, welcome back to your favorite program, the CONFAB. I'm still it's still me, Ayomikun AY for short, and Adenipekun Afolabi, your prince on the show, on another episode of the CONFAB today. We've discussed about the bandits having more sophisticated weapons than our Nigerian forces, of which Adenipekun has already done justice to the analysis, and and if you have your opinion, or you have something
Let's
we
have it
can
at the
have
comment
it on the
section.
comment section. Yeah. The second topic that we will be discussing again today is still on the military. It's still on our military.
Military is trending now in Nigeria.
Yeah, obviously. The second topic says that soldiers that are deployed for the concluded Anambra state governorship election have claimed they have not been paid their full election operational allowance by the Nigerian military authorities. The soldiers who spoke anonymously told us that they were given 24,000 naira as feeding allowance for the period of November 3 to 9, 2025, but were later told that 15,000 from the money was their operation allowance for 6 days, leaving them with only 9,000 naira for feeding. Afolabi, so let me first do the analysis first. They were given 24,000 naira, and of which 9,000 naira from there is their feeding money, is for feeding. Now
For how many days?
that's 6 days.
Mm.
Now 6 days we are giving 9,000 naira. Now let us calculate it. In a day we definitely have to eat twice.
No, not twice.
Okay,
Three
normally 3 square
square.
meal, right? 3 square meal. Now in this country that we are right now, we know that you cannot eat with 1,000 naira. And
No,
it's going to sustain you.
no, not sustain. You can hit with 1,000 naira only if you want to drink gari and kuli kuli.
All right, okay, yeah, maybe that one is allowed. But
But
I
someone
mean,
that will carry gun
yeah, someone that will carry gun.
will now eat. Even some guns, when you trigger the gun,
Yeah.
the way it will shake you,
Yeah,
if you are not strong enough, you will be pushed away.
Imagine now they are giving you 9k, sorry, 9,000 naira as feeding allowance for 6 days. So at most you just have to spend like 1.5 on feeding per day. So that's 500 naira, 500 naira, 500 naira on feeding per day. I asked this question before, that is there corruption like in our forces, in forces in the country? Because I mean, when they are doing the budget, they used to budget billions, for security, for governorship election,
Any
for any
election,
election.
election.
They budget billions. Now giving your the people that are supposed to protect them this money, this kind of money is so ridiculous. What do you have to say about this?
The delay in their payment,
Mm.
it may be as it may come as a way of sending signal to them that what we asked you to do, you couldn't do it.
Okay. No, it's not that they did not pay.
No.
They were paid,
Mm.
but they were the total amount of money. But let me continue. They said 50,000. The soldiers claim that they are usually paid between 50,000 to 60,000 naira as operation after election. But they are now told that 15,000 is the operation allowance for 7 days. That is not even, that is even minus the feeding money. They even thought that the 15,000, the money, the 24k that was paid for them is just for their feeding money. That later they are going to get the normal operation money. But then they said the 24,000 naira only is for their operation, including the feeding money.
What I'm saying is this: either they have the part of the money or not. What I'm saying is the delay in paying their balance.
Yeah.
It may be as a way of sending signal that what we asked you to do, you couldn't do it. Because looking at the Anambra election,
Yeah.
although it is not easy for you to unseat a sitting governor,
Yeah.
but with the federal might, it is possible. But these soldiers, I want to say kudos to them, because the way they protect the lives and the INEC properties, that is why we are able to see the free fair election there. Anambra now, and the Anambra people, they are part of the IPOB, and this IPOB issue, even on Monday they always sit at home.
Yeah.
Even for us to have such peaceful election, it means indeed people of Anambra want Soludo to be back on that governorship seat.
Yeah.
Now the so-called Nigerian army, that they pay them 24,000 naira. That is the area whereby the way we are doing things in our country is different from others' country.
Yeah.
Now you budget 24,000 naira for each security personnel.
Of course, which is not supposed to be, so it's higher than that.
Now, the situation of the country. What would they use that money to buy?
Yeah.
They will eat in the morning, afternoon,
night.
and the night.
Yes.
What would they? If you want to eat conveniently now, you need to have like 3,000 naira. If you want to eat conveniently, 3,000 naira in the morning, in the afternoon, in the night. That is how much?
That is
9,000 naira. It means you only give them
money for just
you
one
only
day.
make a provision for a day,
Yeah.
and other days they should be on fasting, so that the ballot snatchers will be able to conquer them or to have power on them,
over them.
because
Yeah.
someone who does not eat for like 5 days,
Yes.
and no matter how training or whatever the training you receive, if you don't have that energy
Energy. Yeah.
in you, you will be easily conquered. Now, with this, I want to employ the governor of Anambra, that is the Charles Chukwuma
Chukwuma Soludo.
Soludo, that apart from the federal government budget,
Yeah.
he himself should have something to give to this security
No,
officer.
sorry. Now let me continue.
This is not a bribery, oh, because
Yes, I
this
know.
is after election.
After election.
No, you know, INEC have their own budget,
Yes.
and you know why I will not blame INEC now is that the new INEC chairman, this is his first election that he will conduct.
Mm.
This is the first election he conducted,
Yeah.
after getting to the office.
Yeah.
Now, you know, it may be difficult to know how they are operating, and there are some officers in that commission that they may not want to open up, because they know how they are doing their hanky panky
Yeah.
before, because it happens in any sector in Nigeria. Okay, there will be the fear of I don't know who this man is. Maybe if I open up to him, he may change it, or he may not take it lightly with me. Let me keep mute.
Mm.
And all these things, if they want to be doing their budget, they should add more to the security provision,
Yeah.
because we need them to protect the electorate
Yes.
and the INEC
Officials.
officials and the sensitive materials. Now, if the hoodlums or the ballot snatcher came and they snatch away the INEC property, they will still use another money to buy another one. And the money that you supposed to use to buy another equipment, INEC property, why can't you allocate it on the security, so that you have the people that will secure both the electorate, the INEC officials, and the INEC materials.
Now, let me sorry. You know, you said Governor Soludo should try a way to give them some incentives. Now, I want to say this because the story continues. It said the soldier claimed that they had information that Governor Chukwuma Soludo has earlier requested for their personal account numbers, so that the state government will pay their allowances directly to their accounts. The soldier alleged that the army authorities have refused to supply the account details as requested by the government because they want to cheat us.
They will not release the accounts. Even that request is before the election.
Yeah.
They may see it as a way of bribing the Nigerian army. They may not likely to release out the account number, and any money you want to pay to officers should go directly to the central account for them, whereby they will be the one to distribute it. And one thing is this: those that are choosing to be at the
election
to serve as the security officer at the Anambra.
Yeah.
Don't forget that most of them, they are not living in Anambra.
Yeah.
Some, they were deployed to Anambra due to the election. Now, and those that appoint them or select them, they are looking for the return. And if they pay the money directly, it will be difficult for them that, okay, that every one of you should send your rebate. Although there are some parastatals that are doing it, they will ask them to pay them. They will now ask you that, okay, bring your how will I put it, your tithe of tithe. Bring your tithe of tithe in cash.
10% of 10%.
Yes, in cash.
Yeah.
Because they will not receive it with transfer, because they know that transfer will be easy to trace. That is why they say, okay, come with your tithe of tithe, your 10% by cash. Don't transfer.
No transfer.
Because okay, if you said, okay, you pay someone with cash,
Yeah.
I can ask you that, okay, show me your evidence.
Mm.
But if you said, okay, I pay you
We transfer. I
with
can easily
transfer,
get the receipt.
it's from the bank.
Yeah.
Even the government will not need to ask anyone. They will just go to the bank to
Check.
trace each
Yeah,
individual's account, and they will be caught or apprehend. That is the fear of that. That is why you will see their superior that, okay, we will not release this. Okay, if you want to give them money,
You send it to our central accounts.
to central account, and
We can now do our own meeting and decide on what we can give them.
to them, and it will not be before the election, so that it won't look like a bribe.
Yeah.
You know, this one is coming. If it is coming after election, it is not a bribe.
Yeah.
But before election, even the opposition party, I know APC will time it that, okay, Chukwu Soludo, he is trying to bribe the security personnel so that he will have his way. But thank God, if this thing is coming after election, I think that it is preferable, and it will be good for Charles Soludo to do that. And the INEC should add more to their security budget, not only on the payment of their staffing, but they should add more on the security budget and the logistics, because most of the time, why the electorate complain that they are not received their materials on time is because of the logistics. If they have adequate budget, there won't be any issue. And let me use this note to congratulate the new INEC chairman, that is Professor Josh Amukwito, from the Kogi state. That kudos to you. We see that, okay, I don't know, maybe this is just a preamble that, okay, the cover up or whatever for the 2027 general election, we don't know. But with this, I'm giving to you that kudos to you, well done. And what we are expecting from you or from your office is free, fair,
and transparent
election, so that we have a better Nigeria.
Thank you so much, Afolabi. Thank you for for your intake this morning. And my own candid advice goes to the Nigerian force, that please let us do well, to take care of our officers. Yes, of our officers. If our officers are not pleased with what they are getting, there's no way they will be pleased, to serve us in the country. So then, before we round up on our on today's episode on CONFAB, I would like to say I would like to pass on a congratulatory message to the Nigerian Super Eagles on their victory win over Gabon in Morocco yesterday. Of course, Nigeria scored first, then Gabon equalized, of which
despite that they failed to
in all sectors there's always corruption.
To have what is it called,
their bonuses,
their regular training and the bonuses, they still perform. Kudos to them.
Which of course we have 2 goals from our star boy in Nigeria, Victor Osimhen. We are saying a very big congratulations to you, and good luck in your upcoming qualifying match. And this is where we'll be rounding up on the CONFAB today. We want to say a very big thank you to our executive producer in person of Deacon Michael Adeboye Ashaolu, and our producer, of course, our analyst for today, Adenipekun Afolabi, your prince on the show. Of course, the man behind the button is already, he's
giving us that.
He's already giving us signs that time is up. So we are saying thank you to you and all other team stars, Academus, Academus,
and Arubola Olamide, Chiamaka, OBDK. I will say thank you.
I say thank you to all of you. This is where we'll be rounding up on CONFAB today. Until we see you next time, goodbye.